Hey Ken, my name is Panyia, and in this video, I'm going to show you 3 things that you can do today to help bring in more customers to your business and have them be able to find you guys online if they don't already know who you guys are. So most likely you're sitting there asking yourself, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, it's simple. Oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is that they don't know who is an expert and who isn't. So I found that by giving people an easy free attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of these local business owners raising their hand and saying, I like you, Panyia, do this for us. So if by the end of this video you like what you heard and you see that I have a lot of tricks on my sleeve that can help with your business, shoot me an email or a text and we can definitely chat. Or if by the end of this video you simply want to take this information and do them yourself, that works for me as well. So now, let me show you 3 things that will set your company above your competition and not waste any more of yours or my time. So from the looks of it, it looks like your website is still on maintenance. So I will move to one of your competitor and talk about the 3 things that way. So this is one of your top competitor. When I type into Google, bathroom remodeling Sacramento, California, as we can see, they are first on the list. The first thing I want to talk about is content. So basically, everything that you see me highlighting here, all of these are considered content. And content is basically what Google is using in order to understand what it is that you guys do and the service that you guys provide in order to rank you guys and drive the correct traffic to your website. So when we talk about content, it's not just what's on the surface of your website, but what's also behind it. So if we save this photo right here, we can see that this is what's saved as, and this is actually what Google is reading as well. And from the looks of it, we can see that they are using keywords that people are searching onto Google into their images, which is something I would recommend that you guys do as well as you guys are fixing your website, because this can definitely help with your content as well. And many businesses know that they need content. However, they don't know that the average length of the #1 result on Google for remodeling companies is at least 1,500 to 2,400 words. So for you to show up on the top of Google, you need at least 1,500 words on your homepage with the right keywords. Right now, when I copy and paste their content into this word counter, we can see that they have about 2,600 words. So definitely, I do want to emphasize that having more words doesn't technically mean that Google will automatically rank you to the top of Google. So what matter with ranking for Google is what's included into your content as well as the keywords that you guys are using in your content. And if we go to this tool that I use called SEMrush, this is a super cool tool to use because we're able to see behind the scene of what is happening behind a website. So when I put their website into this tool, we can see here that they have a total of 45.2K in keywords, and that's driving in a total of 50.1K in traffic. So when we look into their keywords, we can see that they are ranking for high intent keywords like home remodeling Sacramento, bathroom renovation Sacramento. Like these keywords itself is bringing in a total of 320 and 170 in search volume. So you definitely want to have these type of high intent keywords in your website so you're able to drive in these traffic to your website. The next thing I'm going to talk about is citation. So I went to Google and typed in bathroom remodeling Sacramento, California. The first thing we're going to see is the sponsored ads section. This is where businesses are paying Google to be up on. However, study does show that ads are only semi-effective and can definitely become a money pit if the ads are effective. Especially with Google now allowing user to block off ads, that can definitely become a hindrance to your business. So you definitely want to be careful about it. However, it's still a good strategy to use as well. Now this area is where citation will matter most. This area is called the Google Map Hack or the maps. This is where 30% of your traffic will come from. And in order to get to the top 3 of the map, you need citation. So citation is basically your business name, address, and phone number listed through various directories such as Yelp, Yellow Book, White Book, and even Facebook have an area where you can submit a citation. So the more citation you have, the more relative you are to Google, and the more likely they will push you to the top of the map. And also with having more citation also lets Google know that you are a real established business. So from the looks of it, it doesn't look like you guys are on the top of the maps. So we definitely want to go and get you guys some more citation. That way you guys are able to beat out your competitor and get pushed to the top of the map. So this is the third and last thing I want to talk about. This area right here is the organic section. This is where 70% of your traffic will come from. And in order to get here to the top 3, you need authority. And how do you get authority? Well, it all comes down to backlink. And a backlink is basically one website linking to another website online. So think of it like this. If site A links to site B, then site A is basically giving site B some of its link juice. Kind of like a vote of confidence, but in Google Eye, this is a passing authority. So the more relative the site, the more valuable the link. However, not all links are created equally. So let me give you an example. One of the services that you guys provide is bathroom remodeling. So if you have another website that also provide that service linking back to you, that would be more effective in giving you authority than, let's say, Pizza Hut linking back to you guys. Because hey, you guys don't sell pizza for a living, right? So that would be irrelevant for your website and can definitely become a hindrance. So you do not want that. And if we go back to this tool, we can see here that they have 8,000 backlinks, and that's giving them an authority of 41. So something that we can definitely do is go into your competitor's backlinks, and we can actually take all of the relative links that they have and go after them for your website, as well as adding even more relative and powerful backlinks for your website to beat out your competitor. And yeah, that's the end of this video. Once again, we went over content, making sure your front page have at least 1,500 words. Citation, you want to have more than your competitor to beat them and get pushed to the top of the map. Backlinks, you need more relative site pointing back to your website to show Google that you guys are the authority. And if you implement these strategies today, you can definitely be number 1 across Google. And yeah, you can either go with this information I provided you today and do this on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call at 916-382-2906. Once again, my name is Panyia and my number is 916-382-2906. If not, no worries, but I will have some feedback on how I did. And yeah, I look forward to hearing back from you, and have a great day.